Hi, my name's John. Welcome to a 3-month review of this Artec 261 inverter TIG welder. Like the title says, it's a review after 3 months. I've used the welder quite a lot over the last 3 months on various repair jobs, aluminium, stainless steel, mild steel, a little bit of silicon bronze brazing. I'm going to show you how I set the machine up. Well, in fact, I don't set the machine up now. I just basically use the easy set menu. I think I've only been into the manual menu once, and that was to set it up for the silicon bronze. I've kept 1 or 2 of the repair jobs I normally do back to show you how I weld them and to show you how the machine works. This is one of the popular jobs I do. That's stainless steel nuts, and all I've got to do is weld a nut onto that stainless steel washer. It's a nice neat TIG weld all the way around there. I've got this little hand operator's rotating table. I made it years ago. It really is handy. It's a big pipe flange and a car wheel bearing. Works very well. I'll set the welder up and I'll try and get some decent arc shots of welding this. Not to show you how to weld, just to show you the quality of the arc and how quick and easy it starts. The high frequency start is absolutely superb on this set. I've powered the machine up and it's on the basic DC TIG manual setup. I'm going to go straight into easy set. The first one that comes up with is tungsten size. I use 2.4mm tungstens for everything. Work thickness, it's a 4mm washer onto a sort of 12mm nut, so I'll probably go for 5mm. Stainless steel, stainless steel, steel, stainless is definitely stainless. We'll call it a T-joint. The pulse is turned off, I don't need pulse. I'm using a pedal. I would recommend getting a pedal, especially if you do bench work. On aluminium it makes a massive difference as you can ease off the current as the job starts to heat up. All the way through. It's recommending 142 amps. At 12 litres gas flow on a cup size 7. We'll give it a try at that. Instant startup on the high frequency. Once you get it pulling straight in with a rod, then off the heat. You get a discoloured weld if you put too much heat into it. Not the best weld in the world, but not bad for a mechanic that pisses about. It's managed to keep its lovely stainless steel shine. That's because it hasn't had too much heat in. When they start to get too hot, they go grey and horrible. This is quite a common job. What I've got to do is fill those holes in the aluminium, those 3 holes, weld them up, and then they're going to machine it. Nice flat face again, they just don't want those holes there. It's quite a chunky bit of aluminium. It'll take quite a bit of power to get this going. Once it gets going, it's not too bad, but initially, to get some heat into this takes quite a bit of power. Before welding, I'll give it a wash and acetone just to get the oil off. Aluminium's got to be clean. When you think it's clean, clean it some more. Right, we need to set up for aluminium. We'll simply scroll down. AC, TIG, easy set. We'll go through the menu. Tungsten size, once again 2.4. Material thickness, it's massive. So what we're going to do is go right up to 6. 6 is as thick as it'll go, so we'll set it on 6. I could go higher amperage on the manual side, but I want to try using the easy side. So what sort of aluminium is it? Maggie based or silicon based? Maggie based. A T-joint, lap joint, edge joint, corner joint, butt joint. I'm going to go for T because it'll probably put more power out on a T-joint. Pulse off. I might play with pulse a little bit later on. I've got some flat sheet of weld. I will use pulse on that. Once again, I'm using a pedal. It's giving me 210 amps. The machine will do 260. I can go up or down 10 amps. I'm going to go up to 220 because I am using a pedal and I can feather back. It won't need the full 220 amps. Just play the torch around a little bit to get some heat in those before you start to give it any real ampage. That's one thing with the foot pedal, you can control it. Anybody that watches my YouTube channel will recognise this. It's an oil tank for a Sentinel steam wagon. I've got to fabricate 2 of them. They're fabricated out of 5mm plates and then the welds will all be ground off to make it look like a casting. That one's nearly finished. And I've got this one which is sort of ongoing. I need to weld that plate into the end of there. So I'm going to set the machine up to weld that, tack it up, and then I'm going to try and get some decent arc shots of welding aluminium. Once again, machine set up on AC TIG. It's already on easy set. Start off with our favourite 2.4mm tungsten. Material thickness, it's 5mm. Turn that down to 5mm. Type of aluminium, it's magnesium based. T-joint, back to T-joint. Right, so we're doing a basically corner joint, outside corner joint. Pulse level, I'm going to put the pulse on. And I found that one there, number 2, 1 Hertz, works really well on that thickness aluminium. Once again, I'm using a foot pedal. It's going to give me 160 amps. And you can go up or down 10 either way. We'll leave on 160 and see what happens. Back to our tungsten size. It's asking me for 9 litres gas flow on the cup size 7. Straightforward enough. It's just a pity I'm going to have to grind the weld off really, but it's meant to look like a casting. I'm sure you'll agree that the set performed very well on those 3 simple tasks. The easy set menu just makes it basically easy to set. I have got some castings to repair. I'll do a bit of video on those because I'll be going to go into the menu on the welder and change 1 or 2 settings just to tweak things around a little bit for the castings I'm going to be welding. I hope you enjoyed watching the video as much as I enjoyed making it. I hope you take something from it. If you do decide to buy one of these Artec welders or any Artec product, make sure you mention my name. It certainly won't do you any harm. Anyway, thanks for watching.